Now, the latest on a devastating fire that has left a historic church in ruins. St. Paul Baptist Church had been a landmark in Oakmont for more than a century. Ralph Iannotti is live with new information, new at 11. Ralph.
Thanks very much, Susan. The Allegheny County Fire Marshal is currently investigating the cause of this blaze, but currently everything is pointing to an accidental cause. Police tell us it appears some workers paving a parking lot next to the church was responsible.
Thank God nobody was hurt. It's a very tremendously unfortunate incident.
St. Paul Baptist Church, described as Oakmont Borough's oldest house of worship, was destroyed in a multiple alarm fire. Smoke from the blaze could be seen for miles. The historic church, built more than 135 years ago, has a congregation of about 100 or so. Some neighbors and members of the church stood across the street, helplessly looking on as the building burned.
A lot of members. I was married in this church. My son was baptized. He was blessed in this church. Seen a lot of funerals, seen a lot of weddings.
I was very sad. I couldn't believe it. It's unbelievable. Very sad.
A few items were salvaged from the building, a handful of papers and books, a wooden cross, and this large portrait of the church's late pastor, Reverend Morgan Reynolds, who died this year at the age of 93. He was pastor at the church for more than 40 years.
The flames got in the wall, it appeared to be. And so it was a tough to put out.
Oakmont police were first on the scene. They immediately went through the church to make certain no one was inside. When firefighters arrived shortly thereafter, the building was fully involved. The cause appears to be accidental.
Paving company, in our investigation and our interviews, which I was involved in, did admit that they got in close proximity. They actually were using a propane torch. Evidently, somehow it got to the building.
There were no injuries. A preliminary investigation indicated the fire started in a back wall, got into the ceiling, and then spread rapidly from there.
The building can be replaced, lives cannot.
Now, we're again live tonight in Oakmont. You can see the back of the church. The four walls are still standing, but that's just about it. We're told a number of clergymen in the area have stepped forward saying that they'd like to help out in this situation. This weekend on Sunday, church services here obviously won't be held at this church, but just across the street in a building housing a community action group. We're live in Oakmont tonight. I'm Ralph Iannotti, KDKA TV News.